Stop me if you've heard this before, but Star Citizen just delayed itself again, and of course the community split over it. Some of us are saying, finally, thank God, go fix the game. But there are also community members that hate these delays because they want new features, they're bored, and they want the content. And yes, there are some of us, myself included, that say,
all of this has happened before. All of this will happen again.
And the thing is, everybody's right, which basically never happens. Once I explain why everyone's right, you might not like what it means for the game. I know I didn't at first. So if you missed it, CIG came out with the roadmap roundup and gutted 4.9. It made sense, we got a Wave 1 PTU without any features at all, which left us scratching our heads. All the stuff that was supposed to be the reason you'd come back and play it, instancing with the Siege of Orison, or the new, or is it old mission giver? If you know, you know. The super heavy armor, the new BFG gun, that's gone. It's now shoved into 4.10 in August. What's left for July is a stability patch with bug fixes and pretty much nothing else. The community already named it. They're calling it 4.8.4 because it's not really a new big sexy patch. It's just 4.8 with some of the holes filled in. I don't imagine this is something they wanted to do, as it likely delays future features. But it's clear that the state of the game and the overall community reaction has forced them to act. CIG said that they've identified something like 100 core issues that are wrecking the game, and they're going to go after them. So, yeah, I mean, this is them going, okay, we know it's bad, we're going to stop and fix it. I mean, can you really argue against that? Well, yeah, of course you can, and we are, because we're a diverse group of millions of different opinions on how this game should be developed. I've been thinking about it, and I can really see 3 different angles that are shared in the community, so let's talk about it. And let me know which of these opinions you share, hell, it could be a little bit of all 3. Quick ask though, YouTube hasn't been sharing my videos like at all. If you could send it to a friend or an org mate, it would mean the world to me. I make these because I enjoy the conversations we have here. If you do too, please give it a like. I really appreciate you. When they announced the new plan, I know some of you were like, fucking finally. With the state of the game, I think this is the right call too, so I'll just say that on the record. Because 4.8 was a disaster in every way for the studio and for the players. The ironclad, the freight elevators, the whole thing fell over on launch and made it miserable. Timing with the May sales window couldn't have been worse. All the positive PR CIG's built up over the past year and a half was just lit on fire. If you finally convince people to play after a year plus of relatively decent to amazing patches, and then the game's borderline unplayable when they show up, it's a bad look. It's like the worst thing that can happen. You spend all this money on marketing, dragging someone to the door, then just slam it in their face, so for CIG to pump the brakes and go, we're spending a month just making the thing work, it's overdue, but it's the right decision. Yet there's a major cost to it, and that's a further delay on feature work. So that's why some people in the community are really mad about this. One's going, I don't care about bug fixes, I've been waiting for Siege, I wanted the new gun, I'm bored, and now you're giving me a month of nothing. But I'm not going to talk down to those people because they're also right. The roadmap, as limited as it is selling people on hope and goals for tomorrow. Our community lives on hope and dreams, so when it gets delayed, it can sting, especially when you realize that they just took another feature that you're excited for and pushed it even further away. Wanting that thing that you were teased isn't being an entitled gamer, it's the whole reason that we're here. Which features do you want the most? For me, it's 100% base building. It's not just the players that are taking a hit here. I mean, CIG does too, not just the beat up that they get, from these videos, but there's a real cost to a month where nothing new happens. People drift, they go play something else, and that threatens the funding that drives everything that they do. It looks like we're moving back to monthly patches now, and I think that that's probably a big part of it. I think the game was the most successful when it was giving us those monthly patches, and it limited the downtime until we get needed fixes. And of course, we have the skeptical side of the community.
Oh shit, here we go again. Worst place in the world.
A lot of us have been here for years. I just got my 10-year Tour of Duty badge. I know some of you have been here since day one. We've seen broken patches, massive development structure changes, leadership shakeups, big swings and misses on features, and of course the endless missed deadlines. Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Star Citizen is 100% at a crossroads. A couple weeks before this, their CTO, Benoit, or I cannot say his name, sat on stream for 2 hours and just said it out loud. New features come in and they destabilize the systems. He said that they're creating more content and more features than they have time to build the guardrails for, that they're outpacing their own ability to check the stuff they're adding to the game. If I translate that out of geek The guy in charge of the tech is telling you that the game breaks because they're building it faster than they can verify it works. Those are systemic problems with their development. That's really worrying. And to be fair to CIG, this isn't just them saying, trust us, we'll try harder. They laid out a plan for fixing this long term. They're building machine validation that runs before a developer can check in new code. So if somebody tries to add a gun that's priced wrong or way too strong, the system stops it before it ever ships. They're building checks that look across every system at once instead of each team working with its own little bubble. And bigger than any of that, they admitted the game was built expecting everything to always work, so the second one small thing fails, the whole thing falls over. And now they're trying to change that. They're building the game to expect failure and recover instead of just breaking. Credit where it's due, it's the right diagnosis. Well, I think it is at least. I mean, let's be honest, I'm not in the room. I made a video about a private SWG server using AI to speed up development. It's worth a watch if you're curious where this stuff is heading. The capabilities are crazy impressive. CIG's machine validation isn't that, but Star Citizen's always embraced new tech, and they've said that they'll use AI where they can. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's where some of this eventually leads. And personally, I wouldn't care if it was AI at this point, just show me that you can do it. Even Benoit wouldn't promise it's done for 4.9. He said, and I'm not paraphrasing that much here, we needed this yesterday, but I don't know if it'll be a 4.9. It's a change to how every single team works, and right now he called it splintered. That's a pretty big admission. Listen, I hope it works. This is the second time in about a year they stood up and announced they're fixing the process. They said it during the transit mess last year too, same speech, so yeah, I guess the plan is real, and I believe they mean it, probably, but real doesn't mean it's ready. So when they turn around in August and drop instancing back in, I know it's gonna break stuff. I'm ready for it, I know the drill. I'll try to be rational about it. And yet, I know that as backers, we aren't rational about this game. We're not logical consumers looking for a project. Some of us, we're dreamers. We backed a dream, some of us over a decade ago, and we want it to be so real, so badly that we keep expecting a finished game to fall out of this unfinished one. And then we act shocked every single time or really upset every single time when it doesn't. CIG is not blameless, but in a way we kind of do it to ourselves. The dream keeps running face first into the reality of what it's actually taking to build this game. And that's where all the anger comes from, which is how you get everyone being right at once. 4.9 will help, I'm sure. It'll be better than 4.8. And then August shows up and they pour their features back in, and we find out real fast whether anything changed or if this is still the same Star Citizen we've always known. I know which one I'm betting on, but I've been a dreamer about this game for a long time, and you know that already. Maybe CIG can change this time. I don't know if I can. But that's my opinion now, so let's hear from you. It's also the last days of the Pimax mid-year sale where you can pick up a headset with free global shipping. I have a video coming in the next few days where I customize my Dream Air headset and fix all the minor issues I had with it. I highly recommend that headset if you have the PC for it, it's blown me away. And check out the impound if you're looking to support the channel further, it's super appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the verse.